Toleka.net, site ya makasi. Toleka.net, yangonde la vérité. Toleka.net, et ça vous offrir les informations pour vous tenir informé sur la vérité. Toleka.net, bonne vie.
Na www.toleka.net. Voilà, vous allez brancher na site wana boza biso à passer à Londres.
Net. Thanks very much being with us once more tonight. But first, I want to say a few words in our language because this is a special program. Bana mboka bana ya RDC mbote na biso mingi. Esika bozali, merci mingi na ndenge bozalaka na bolandi na biso. Lelo ezali esengo mingi ya koyamba mopaya monene oyo azali moko ya ba camarade ba mi ya RDC. Donc tolobara toujours que RDC azala na bato te mais RDC pas na bato. Yangwana lelo toyambi mopaya oyo. Just to say that we got the pleasure to having with us tonight a special guest. Always we say that the DRC doesn't have friends, but tonight there is one of them just speaking with us. Just to introduce her, we're gonna say hello to Ms Chavenese Wint. Hello, Miss.
Hello, hi.
It's a pleasure. I don't know how to say, but our public would like to know about you because it's the first time they're gonna watch you. This is the first time they're gonna hear from you. So if there is anything they can know about you as Ms Chavenese, what can you tell them?
I'm a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
I'm a playwright. I write lots of films and plays. I'm also a poet. I'm an author. So I write lots of poetry books which are published and is in amazing countries. And I do quite a lot of things for young people. I own my own company as well.
Okay. Let's start with the motivation thing. How can you explain to Congolese people about the motivation what they say, a motivation theory? What can you tell them? What can they expect from you?
Well, I attend a lot of schools, youth centers, parents groups, churches, everything that you can think of. I do a lot of stand-up and I speak to these young people about everything that's going on in London and all over the world. You know, that will be domestic violence, abuse, in relationships, everything that you can even think of. And as a young person myself, I would like to be there for them because I felt like nobody was there for me. So I like to stand up for every young people out there and adults too. You know, there are lots of adults into these communities that need our help as well, especially women. And I stand up and I speak to them. I make sure that I take my time out to be there for these women.
So in our community, the Congolese community, for sure, we have had so many problems like knife culture, things like that. So if you had to come in our community about the knife culture, what would you do about our community?
Well, there's a lot of things that I'm hearing at the moment, you know, about the African community, and it's revolting. It's very astonishing to me, and I feel like I, as a young person, as a woman, you know, I need to do something about that. You know, there's a lot of knife crimes. They're killing these women out there, and I mean, slashing them to pieces. And at the end of the day, we need to be aware. A lot of young people, women, adults, we need to be aware of what exactly is going on. So I'm here to say, look, this is what's taking place, and people out there, you need to realize it because, you know, we need to make a stand for what is going on, and that's what I'm here to do for this community. Yes, I'm a Jamaican. I'm born and bred in Jamaica, but I work with a lot of cultural people, you know, every country that you can think of, I am there. That could be the blacks, that could be the whites, everybody, I'm always there for them. And I would like to say, I'm not just for one, I'm for many, and there's a lot of young people out there that needs to be there for many. There's a lot of adults that needs to be there for many, and I would like to represent the African community too as much as the Jamaican community.
Okay.
Well, it was quite hard for me, you know. When I was growing up, I had the perfect lifestyle. My dad, he was very strict. He was just like any African parent, you know, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that. And I didn't want that. Coming into England when I was young, I was born in Jamaica, I came here when I was about 8 years old. And I saw the lifestyle, you know, the drinking, the smoking, everything. And I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to party, I wanted to drink, I wanted to smoke. And I got caught up out there, and I felt like there was no one there for me at that point. Like everyone had shut me out of this world. And I went deeper and deeper into it, and I got addicted to cannabis. I got addicted to the lifestyle of what every young people wants to be in. And I had to make a stand. I had to take a step back because I realized I didn't want that lifestyle anymore. In order for me to change, I needed to be there for myself. In order to be there for other people, you have to learn to be there for yourself as well. And I've changed. I mean, I went to church. I did a lot of praying. You know, I just wanted to change my life. And my dad, he was amazing. He was there for me 110%. I mean, everything I could talk to him about. He was my mom and my dad, and he supported me throughout everything. And I started my own company from there, which was Voice of Young People. And my company was designed, it was created to help young people in the gun and knife crimes, the gangs, try and take them out of that. And my company is a performing arts company, is a registered company. And I taught singing, acting, dancing, modeling, poetry, everything you could think of. And this was my own material that I created. And I was teaching it to young people every single Saturday. And it was amazing that the outcome that you can change the Black community, you know. And what happened, we used to go into schools, we used to go into theatres and showcase the skills. So there will be about 6 months, you know, to train them, to take them out of these lifestyle and let them perform on stage live, and their parents, everyone could come and see them. And they got such joy, they got such, you know, amazingness out of what was happening that I wanted to do more. I wanted to be there for more young people because I've changed, because I know that anyone can change if you put your mind to it. And a lot of young people feel like they can't. And I'm here to say, look, you can. And that's why my company was created, to say, yes, you can do it. What can I say? That lifestyle right now, it might seem amazing. It might seem like the most amazing thing that you want. But that's just for now. And what we need to realize is, even young people, even adults, think about the future. Think about the impact that it's going to have on your kids. Think about the impact that it's going to have on your family. You're not just smoking and bringing your own life down. You're bringing everybody down with you as well. All right? And your parents are going to see this. I'm sure that's not what your parents want for you. And the smoking, the partying, it's great for a few months. It's great for a few years. But once you get addicted, and I mean so addicted that you start stealing to get these drugs.
The money.
Money from your parents, from your family, the people that actually trust you. From you start going out of your way to actually do these things, it becomes revolting. It becomes something that nobody wants to be around you anymore. Nobody wants to support you, and you will lose every support that you have because you want to get into this lifestyle. So as a young person, I have to say to you that try and get yourself out of that. I know that you have dreams, because if we don't have dreams, we're nothing. We are absolutely nothing, and we all need to become something in life. So let's dream further. I am here for you. You know, you can pick up that phone, you can call, you can email me. If you feel like you cannot do it, I'm a young person, and I can say you can do it. You know, keep on dreaming, never give up hope, and just always have faith in yourself. Find support where, you know, they're never going to give up on you, and find that person inside you that can say, you don't need these drugs. All you need is just to become the person you want to be, and that's to be a success.
Or do you put some Congolese youngsters in the play?
I feel like that's what I would more, the characters, I would more build them around Congolese young people, women, you know, and even men. I will definitely be able to do that, yes.
Men like Deo. Okay.
Yes.
So about your company, where are you based?
Well, we're based in South London at the moment. It will be up and running again next year. So at the moment, because I'm having to write all of these different books and, you know, be there and here, I've taken a step back from the company. So it will be up and running by next year. So all the young people that are out there, you know, whether you're in the African community, whether you're in the Jamaican community, you can always join our company, Voice of Young People, and we would love to have you. So we'll be up and running from September.
Yeah. When are you planning to travel into DRC for your project?
Very soon, actually, as soon as I finish, because my third book will be out probably in 6 weeks' time. So I'm thinking maybe early next year, I want to set something up to be able to see these women myself and be able to do some stuff with them. So
have you got a team to go with you, or are you just going
well, at the
Lone
moment,
Ranger?
well, at the moment, Well, at the moment, I've got one. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm setting that all up at the moment. I'm looking to bring camera crews. I'm looking to bring a lot of support network with me so that they can feel like we're not just there to bombard them. We're not just there to just get this story and go. Because a lot of, you know, women, we need support, don't we? We need support from other women. We need support from men also to say, look, don't worry. Everything is going to be okay, and we are here for you. So I'm definitely wanting to set up a support network, you know, camera crew, everyone, so everybody can have an insight, not just myself in writing this book, but you can have a primary research insight of what's going on and what's taking place.
But you know about the government back in the DRC, they won't let you do that easily. You know that? Not
very easily, no, but what is done easily in this life? Unless we fight for what we need to fight for, what is done very easily? We have to make a stand, and I feel like if they understand that we're trying to make a stand and trying to create positivity and not just a negative, you know, vibe around them, I feel like they'll definitely listen, and it's their country. You know, we have to ask for permission. We have to ask to do these things, and I'm sure that we'll be able to get through to them in some positive way.
Have you got a plan B in case they don't let you do that? Have you got a plan B, maybe going into...
Probably sneak in, you know?
Yeah. But if they had to arrest you or something like that, because we need to talk about...
Of course. Well, at the moment, as I said, we're only at...
You think about that.
We're only at the planning stages, remember, we're only at the planning stages. So with me, I like to even have a plan Z sometimes. You know, if plan A don't work, plan B don't work, go all the way to plan Z and then come back to plan A again, you know. So at the moment, we are only into the planning stages, but I'm sure we will have plan Z as well, yes. Whether you're part of any community, whether you're from the black community, the white community, every single cultural people out there, I'm ready to listen to you. I'm ready to hear your views. My email, you know, is there. My PA's number is there, and my books are in every single country that you can think of. I am here, and these are my books. Please, you guys, go out and purchase them. See what I have to offer. I'm here for you, and whether I'm not there physically, this is why I write these books, so that I can be here for you, so that I can support you, and always just have a creative mind around you to let you know that you should never give up hope and just have faith. So my first book here is Lessons from the Unknown, Discovering the Mystery Within, because I feel like we are all discovering our mystery within as we grow, whether we're adults, young people, or children. And my second book is Inspirational Rhymes, which is all very inspirational, and that's for you guys to purchase.
Many thanks, Chavenese.
Thank you.
Merci mingi bana ya mboka na banza bolandi biso na kitoko mingi. Merci na Chavenese alobi oyo nyonso bamoni mama papa oyo eza justement spécial pona yo na monoko na biso soko moni ke mwana azali na besoin ya nzela pona ba jeune bokoki kobenga biso pona ko contacter Chavenese ou bien bokoki kobenga ye na numéro oyo batie kuna na nini bokutana peut-être na agent na ye bokoki kokomela ye directement. Tolobaka ke tozala na bakamarade te tozalaka na bana ya Congo te bango wana bazali koya tokomemela bino malembe moko na mikolo koya mais azali wana vraiment bo soutenir ye bozala vraiment na esengo ya kobenga ye ya kobenga agent na ye pona kosalisa bino na kokutana na ye ou bien kobenga na ba organisateur ya communauté oyo ba Monique bakoki ko contacter bokoki kobenga biso na mpaka Omar tokokomisa message na bino pona na joyer pona ba misala na ba workshop na ba nini ba atelier oyo nyonso tokoki kosala te. Merci mingi na bino nyonso ndenge bolandi. Merci mingi na équipe technique na biso ya Congo synthèse na toleka na UK Congo Voice, et merci na bino balandi nde tokutani mbala ya sima. Bye bye.
Toleka.net, site ya makasi. Toleka.net, yango nde la vérité. Toleka.net, eza ko fuyele bino ba information pour vous tenir informé sur la vérité. Toleka.net, bonne vie.
Na www.toleka.net. Voilà, vous la brancher na site wana boza biso à passer à Londres.